All right, so I'm Ben Mansfield, and this is my mentor, Bennett Berger, and he is the owner of SD 3D Printing, and I'm going to be interviewing him for my internship. So the first question is going to be, if you could describe your educational background.
My educational background, I have a BA in Business Management and Economics from the University of California, Santa Cruz. I went into Santa Cruz as a mechanical engineer major, but then pivoted after a year to BME, as I just thought more applicable to my future and where I today.
Okay. Describe how you landed in your current position.
I landed in my current position by really disliking what I did before. Right after high school, I ended up just getting a 9-to-5 job, just because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. A year later, I found out that that's not what I wanted to do, and I wanted to really be on my own, really start something and make something impactful. So I partnered with my partner David, and we started SD3D, and haven't looked back since.
All right. So what do you like most about your job?
What I like most about my job is two things. One, something new walks in the door every day, so no day is the same, which is really exciting because you don't want to be stuck in doing repetitive tasks all day. So everything is different, and then the main thing I love about my job is I get to depict the future and of my success. I don't rely on one person to get to where I want to be. I have to put in every piece of effort to make sure that I reach my goals and to make sure that our company moves forward.
All right. What advice can you give to a young person like me?
What piece of advice would I give to a person like you, Ben? The biggest piece of advice I would give is to do what you love. As I said, I started at a job that I really disliked, and no matter how much money you're making or no matter where you're going in life, you have to be happy in doing what you're doing. You could be the richest person in the world, making millions of dollars. As I probably told you in the past, some really rich people can be in tons of debt because they're living outside their means. And so it's not about money wealth. It's about being happy in life and doing what you love, making sure that you're always healthy and happy and progressing forward, always learning something new every day.
All right. So now I'm going to move on to my own questions.
Okay.
So a big part of the project-based learning system at High is to learn how to overcome different kinds of obstacles. So what would you say is the biggest obstacle you've overcome while running SD3D?
Biggest obstacle I've probably overcome is going outside of your comfort zone. You're going to go nowhere in life if you don't just sort of jump. You have to go outside the box. You have to do things that make you uncomfortable. One of the first things I did in my professional career is I went to a job fair that I was really uncomfortable about because I didn't see any benefit to going at the time before I went, and it put me in an uncomfortable situation. Because of that, it's led me down the path that I am today. In addition to SD3D and where we are, public speaking in front of crowds, having that confidence.
All right, thank you. So I know for most people, 3D printing seems like a very new technology, but I know I asked my grandpa, who's a mechanical engineer, when he first heard about 3D printing. He told me it was about 25 years ago, which really surprised me.
Yep.
So when was the first time you heard about 3D printing, and what was your reaction to it? And how did that lead you down how did that not lead you down a path to pursue a career in 3D printing?
The first time I heard about 3D printing was probably about 5 years ago. I believe at that point I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do in my life. I was reading a lot of news, reading a lot of specialty industries, and I saw this new technology. At the time it was new because it was new to the consumer market, and that was around the 2010 or so when MakerBot was really exciting. And so that's really when I got very excited, and then I ended up talking with my partner David, and he's actually heard about 3D printing a couple of years before in school, actually, in a materials class. And so that just got me more excited to know that people are using it today, and like you said, people have been using it for about 30 years now. So.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for this interview.
Of course. Did I answer the